Hardin Fitness here. Today we're going to discuss the #1 postural corrective exercise, the Prone Cobra. Is there anyone after our previous videos that would like to hear more about good posture? Okay, we have one. All right, so let's look at some of the major reasons as to why the Prone Cobra is such an effective postural corrective exercise. Okay, the Prone Cobra is going to strengthen the back musculature, and if we do it right, it's going to strengthen it in a way that is going to help your posture. #2, we're going to work the Prone Cobra against gravity. So it's going to be a weighted exercise using gravity as our load. And #3, it's effectively going to teach the hips, the low back, and the upper back to work as a team so that they can keep you in good posture throughout the day. This is going to be a small snippet from one of our Hardin Fitness Academy videos where we break down the different exercises with great detail. Let's get in and take a look at it. The first thing we're going to look at is the legs. When I set these legs up, first and foremost, I want there to be one straight leg is what I'm looking for. We're going to have the toes that are going to be basically pointed down into the ground, giving you traction to do a little push-up for the upper body here. This often looks different than a Cobra that you might see. This is the one I found works best for a good postural set. We want to make those legs nice and straight, and we want them flexed. We also want those feet and heels together, and we also want to make sure that our hips are activated. We don't want loose hips. Once we've got that set up, we're going to go ahead and move into the upper position. And a couple of things you're going to notice also is I'm going to want to tuck my chin a little bit here and give myself a nice long neck when the time comes. I do not want to look up. It's another problem I see that encourages an already bad postural problem. As I have my feet set, I'm going to pull up and in, and this is my finished position. And you can see that there's very little lift that I've had to create. One of the problems I find is people arch way too much into this low back, and they make the low back the primary muscle that they're using for this exercise. We want to use only enough to pull the shoulders down and back. You can also see I'm not lifting my head up very high at all. So what I'm trying to create here is a nice long neck. I'm also trying to create shoulder blades down and back in this direction. So I'm moving my shoulders down and back and my neck into the other direction. And this is giving me length. And what's happening is that gravity is going to push down on this neck area and on this upper back area. It's also going to push down this lower back area. And it's going to teach you how to use these areas as a team. We're supporting with our hips and our nice straight legs. We're only using as much low back as it takes to peel our arms off the floor. I want my thumbs rotated up. I see this is often a problem. They'll rotate it in the other direction. My whole goal here is to create this uniformity amongst this area. I'm trying to create length. And that length under gravity is going to teach you posturally to be able to support yourself when you're standing straight up. If you will commit yourself to performing this exercise correctly, I have confidence that your posture will greatly improve. Thank you for joining us today, and go out there and have some fun.